Hi guys, thank you for staying tuned and joining me, Perla Gallegos, with HFMA Chapter Accounting for our next session. This presentation is to help you explore QuickBooks Online at your own pace that will help you feel confident in your role as treasurer. As mentioned in one of our previous sessions, QuickBooks Online is a user-friendly accounting software that our chapter leaders have used for quite some time to lead their individual chapter finances. There are many benefits to using QuickBooks Online. As volunteers, we would like for you to take advantage of the software's full capabilities to help you balance and focus your day-to-day activities by limiting the need to manually enter your chapter finances. This training is structured to help you learn and navigate through QuickBooks Online by giving you access to quick and simple online video tutorials and additional step-by-step instructions at your fingertips. The training on online banking provides easy steps to use the bank feed as your chapter's transactions are imported to QuickBooks. You'll be taken through initial steps to set up your chapter's bank account, categorize and match transactions, record bank transfers, and even split different categories with a single transaction. The training available in this presentation is structured the same. You'll have the option to click on a video tutorial that is less than 5 minutes or choose to access step-by-step instructions on the right from a different source that includes great illustrations. Now, due to time constraints, I will not be able to navigate through each training within the presentation, but let's get you comfortable to navigate through those by clicking through the banking tutorial. So right away, just, each section is going to follow a similar format. You'll be able to see that there is the online video tutorial easily to access. Once completed, if you scroll down below, there's also a step-by-step instruction on the demonstration from the video. Some of us like to get through the video and practice on our own. So this is definitely something that you can take advantage of, okay? And to the right is a step-by-step instruction. So let's click on that. Now this one here, it doesn't have a video, but it's basically an article that, first it'll introduce for example, connecting your bank and credit card accounts. It'll provide the last time that the article was updated and by whom. If you scroll down further, you'll come across the different topics pertaining to this particular task. Um, Also with illustrations, step-by-step instructions. So it's a different way of learning to navigate through QuickBooks. This is also a great source to use. There's training available such as tutorials, webinars, and training classes. You'll be able to access further training based on the different topics such as, account management, banking. Um, there's also a community where, professionals like yourself come in and ask questions on a daily basis, and they're posted here just for your benefit. And, there's special blogs as well, along with other resources to, help you become a pro. So journal entries, some individuals may want to learn more about journal entries and how to make adjustments. During the year, the chapter may need to make some entries to record special transactions that include, booking depreciation and amortization, reallocating and reversing accruals of prepaid income and expenses, entering bank and credit card fees, or, basically from your chapter's investment or savings accounts, reclassing between, general ledger accounts. I know that as we're approaching the end of the fiscal, those are more common tasks that, we are opening ourselves up to and just, getting into more so. And so as we move along to our next slide, you'll be able to find a 2-minute video that navigates through the Create menu, as discussed in the Introduction to QuickBooks Online session, to access the listing to create a journal entry. And other available resources as listed on the right provide, step-by-step instructions to more complex entries that are due to, adjusting or reversing special transactions. Moving on, the chapter might want to learn an easier way to track expenses by learning to use checks in QuickBooks. Using checks in QuickBooks helps to explain expenses during the annual audit, and it organizes the chapter's checking account and bank statement reconciliation. This video on using checks in QuickBooks will help you set up QuickBooks so that you can print checks directly from there by navigating to the Print Checks menu and to help set up your chapter's checks. The following training is broken out into sections to help you manage your income and expenses. Tracking your chapter's income and expenses is very important, and training included is on basically creating a bill to, issuing a refund receipt. Um, I won't spend I won't be able to spend too much time on all these tasks, but just know that you can access these at your own pace. So this tutorial, in particular with managing income and expenses, is just under 3 minutes. So anything that, basically the chapter purchases, whether it be with a credit card, online payment, or check, this is a great video to, learn how to record those. The next tutorial on creating bills and expense reports walks you through, step-by-step instructions on how to create invoices or receive payments for your members. And following tracking sales, how to create sales receipts and invoices. A lot of these tasks have been replaced by CVent, but some of us still like to use QuickBooks and take advantage of those special tasks. So this is definitely something that you can look into, and if you feel the need to take advantage, please do. Receiving payments. This tutorial that is under 3 minutes will provide insight on how to receive payments, and even, how to add vendors and members to QuickBooks. Um, Specifically for, 1099 purposes, this is a good video to watch so that, you be able to learn how to simply by checking to a special box that states this is a 1099 vendor. It will help you towards the end when you're working to file your 1099s in particular. Refund receipts. So as I mentioned before, I know CVent has taken the place of a lot of tasks that we normally do within QuickBooks, but nonetheless, this video is available for you, and in case you do want to get to dive into how to create a refund receipt so you can, more so track that information, as you manage your chapters books, and just transition roles as well. So now that we've learned to manage and track those heavy tasks, you may want to get a glance at your chapter's financial overviews, which then takes us to the financial reporting here. QuickBooks, offers easy access to common financial reports that include, from previous training, your balance sheet, income statement, and statement of cash flow. And so sometimes you may want to run extra special reports, and so the following slide will take you through learning to customize your reports. So in this tutorial that is just under 4 minutes, you'll be taken through the report center, where you'll be able to familiarize yourself with the customization options. You'll notice that there are different and several options available for customizing your reports. So if you've got some time, try playing with the different customization options to see, what they do, and just how you can customize them to your liking. QuickBooks Resources, there are plenty of articles and videos out there for you to, learn how to navigate at your own pace through QuickBooks Online. There's, learn and support tutorials similar to those that we just kind of walk through. And in addition to that, there is, we click on this, more simple tutorials that are based on the different tasks. A lot of these things don't really pertain to our chapters daily needs, but just as a way to enhance your learning and whatnot in QuickBooks, this is definitely a good tool to take advantage of. Okay. There's also a lot of like free webinars and videos available. And, if you want to become more of a QuickBooks Pro, these are definitely some resources to take advantage of. I tend to go into these myself on a daily basis, and, just to stay on top of, the changes, or to get more comfortable with, assisting you all as well. And so, please take advantage of that. And that takes us to, you know, HFMA accounting, being able to, we're here to provide you with as much as support as possible. You can always reach me directly on, telephone, or email me directly at accounting@hfma.org with, any requests or questions. And for those of you that are already familiar with the Chapter Resource Center, thank you. If not, I recommend, you all to just go in there once in a while. There's a lot of good resources there. We tend to update all of our, certifications that are due, uh, with the end of the year there. And just any material that is, for your benefit, we tend to list it there. So please visit it. And if for some reason you come across and see that you don't have access to it, you can also email me directly, and I'll work with, chapter relations to get you going. Okay. But thank you so much for joining our presentation today. We hope that this information is useful, and, just allows you to, feel more confident in your role. And, like as I mentioned before, we're here to help. Okay? Thank you so much.